Hey, what up, y'all? I wanted to sit down and make a special announcement, take some accountability, and just be at one with the many people who have supported me. As you all know, in terms of the In-Home Baking board game, we independently at 39,000 units sold. Uh, Post-run packs, I lost count. God's Amongst Men Volume 1, just Volume 1 alone, is this book. That's the book that made me the number one selling author. But anyway, we had, nearly 25,000, 30,000 units sold independently. So, great deal of accomplishments, but of course, those accomplishments came from my consistency, my hard work, the value that I bring to a lot of people's lives, and them seeing the value and reciprocating it in terms of support and investing in themselves. So, I wanted to get a thank you out of the way, then I want to touch on this first and foremost. I want to let you guys know as a company, as a team, we're going to be making some changes. You guys do know, some of you don't. I juggle multiple businesses from DerrickGrace2.com, DerrickGraceIHB.com, to seminars, to courses. Again, being a number one selling father. I mean, a number one selling author, full-time father. That's not a business, but you guys get what I'm saying. And I got 3 new businesses that I'll be launching during this pandemic and following it to make sure that the team come out stronger and stronger no matter what's going on in the world. But I want to say this, right? I want to take accountability for a lot of the shortcomings that you guys have had to deal with in terms of supporting me, whether it be delayed board games, because, some of you know the story, some of you don't, but we dealt with an issue with price gouging back then. And me being naive and me not being, fully educated on, how to run $1 million business, I definitely ran into some hiccups to delay orders following that because we have to make some changes within the chain of command or within the people that we have on the team that are supposed to carry out certain responsibilities. So more times than not, right? And even when you're in a position to put other people in a position to take care of their families, a lot of people don't understand that even if things aren't solely your fault, they're always going to fall back on you because you are the face, you are the voice. Like, nobody ever posts and be like, man, I got scammed by the email associate and assistant for Derrick. No, it's always, they're going to go for Derrick Grace, which I get it. I'm not saying I respect it, I'm not saying it's right, but I get it. It makes sense. You're going to shoot for the biggest person that you can. So I want to take some accountability with that. I want to also explain to you guys in detail about some changes that we're going to be making moving forward. Now, I know a great deal of you who are going to see this video, you guys have already got introduced to my new executive assistant, Star. And we'll go further to her role later at another time. But she's somebody that I had to bring in to create a system. Because a lot of times when we run in businesses, we don't actually create a system. We getting money, we growing, we getting exposure, we scaling up, we doing a whole lot, but we never take time to freeze frame and make sure that we've created a working system. A lot of times we kind of, like, it may look structured to y'all on the backside, but on the back end, shit is just everywhere and all over the place. And a lot of times and when I'm saying this, I want y'all to also listen to the things that I'm telling you about my story to make sure you don't fall victim to the same situations. But a lot of times your ego, your pride, that macho mentality or the mistrust that you have for other people, you'll have this dream that you want to mold into being some big, amazing shit, but you'll try to do it all on your own. And again, for those reasons I just named, the mistrust, the ego, the pride, I'm self-made, independent. Y'all know how I'm coming. Y'all know I love being independent. I love that I fund all my $1 million projects myself. I love that bragging right. I love that I can give you guys a genuine conversation. I ain't got to sugarcoat shit because I pay everything on my own. I love that I can give you guys pertinent information and can't nobody tell me, Derrick, don't say that, don't do that. So it does come with its pros and its cons. So one of the cons was, and again, just listen to my story and apply it to you because some of you guys are gonna be in the same position. But in 2018 is when I first started making enough money to start hiring and retiring people. So I know one of the first things I did is I retired my mother, and I rehired her on as basically, like kind of like a nanny. Like, my mother solely takes care of my children. That's her job, just to be the best grandma in the world and teach them as well, because she was a teacher naturally, and that was her career anyway. But and then I hired all my brothers to carry out the shipping of the thousands of products that we ship out on a yearly basis. But one of the biggest things it took me 2 years to learn is that, granted, my heart was in the right place and I was trying to do the right thing, but as a boss or overseer or the person putting the pieces together, you have to genuinely ask, are people interested in what you want to give them? And again, I know your heart gonna be in the right place. Like, you want to put your people on. You doing what you've been taught to believe is the right thing to do. But before you just put them in positions that they actually don't value, which is gonna show later on in their work ethic, like it helps to ask them what do they enjoy doing, what's their real niche, what do they have a ball doing, and then figuring out a way that you can fit them in your puzzle and monetize that the same situation. So from man to man, man to woman, that was one of the biggest mistakes I made. Not saying that happened with any of them, but I have like total today currently. I got 6 different people that I'm subcontracting out in Spain to make sure this video game come to life, and then I got like another 8. I know I got like another 6 to 8 people in America that I employ as well to make sure that this vision over here comes to life. And then with these new businesses I'm starting, we're gonna be employing a great deal of more people to make sure those visions come to life. But the point I'm making is this: be very mindful about the pieces that you're putting together. Be very mindful that those pieces actually enjoy what they do, because the honeymoon phase with the money you paying them only lasts for so long. And then if they genuinely don't enjoy what you have them doing every day, it's going to show in their work ethic. It's going to show in their level of ambition. It's going to show in their consistency. So again, the same time in this video while I'm taking accountability and telling y'all the changes I'm going to make, I'm trying to give y'all some game at the same time. So when you get in the position I'm in, you don't fall short where I fell short. You don't lose a great deal of people who truly believed in you and supported you, because on the back end, things are getting handled properly. Granted, you doing your job. I'm the face. Y'all know I get up and teach every day. Y'all know when it comes to marketing, just keeping it in the bug, like, I'm unfuckwittable when it comes to marketing. I tell y'all, any firm, any record label, anything, you put me up against a team of individuals. My resume and my results, I smash them every time. That's another conversation. But anyway, I do my job as the head. But a lot of times we fall short in other pieces of the business or of the team. And a lot of times it's genuinely because those people aren't happy doing what they're doing. Yeah, they love their pay. They love you. You're the relative. You're the friend. You're the big homie. You're the little homie. Y'all was in the sandbox together. But it's very important that you identify the things they genuinely enjoy doing. That's going to better help gauge you on the longevity of your team and to make sure everybody's in a collective space. Man, the best example I could give you right in terms of this business thing is, I want y'all to think about, like, I'm 30. I just turned 30 last year. I was born in 1989. So I had the same watered down ass curriculum as many of you had. Listen, them motherfuckers in school rarely taught us how to get a good job, let alone be an entrepreneur, let alone make hundreds of thousands of millions of dollars, build an empire as an entrepreneur, and then employ other people and put them in a position to take care of their families. Y'all know they absolutely did not teach us that. So this is the best analogy I can give you. I want you to think about when I post something on social media, and it's some shit that really get to your core, and you're like, damn, bro, right. I'm 30 years old and I didn't even know that. I'm 30 years old and damn, I'm 25. This shit I should have been knew. This basic shit. How his 8-year-old know this and I don't know that? This the point I'm making. The same way that you trial and error in life and you trying to figure out certain shit and you trying to find your way. Trust and believe. I know it look amazing on the outside, but a lot of times that's what we're doing as first-time entrepreneurs in our families. We don't have a lot of people we can call in the family and be like, hey, when you made your first meal, how you spent it? When you were expanding? Nah, most of our families are blue-collar and white-collar individuals, so making no excuses at all. But just know the same level of patience that I practice when I feel like some of y'all should know what a ROI is at 30. It'll be an even more amazing relationship, which I know some of you have, and salute to you. Very grateful for you. But it'll be an even more amazing relationship if you thought the same thing on your own. Like, how many people in your Rolodex in their 20s could you call and be like, hey, when you was making your first millions and retiring, hiring folks, how that played out? Nah, they may not have no feedback for you. So I just want you to understand, like, I'm one of the first people that's going to admit, I don't know. I tell you guys all the time, I don't know everything, but my friends do. So I just hang around my friends and I learn things. But this business thing is very much the same. We trial and error. Like, a lot of y'all favorites, who brag about all the companies they have and the billion, gazillions of dollars. Those guys have never reached out to me and took me under their arm and been like, look, bro, I see you struggling with your connects in China. I see you struggling with this and that. Let me step in. Nah, we've had to figure everything out, which no complaints at all. Now, one of y'all favorites, we're not going to undermine. We're going to salute my big bro, David Banner, because he damn sure has taken me under his wing since 2017 and gave me game on a multitude of things. But the point I'm making is this, y'all. I'm figuring out this empire thing just as you guys are figuring out your individual level of self-love, self-economics, generational wealth, and all that. So just understand that there are going to be some bumps in the road. We are going to deal with some adversity. You are as a business owner, if you're giving your culture genuine information that could change their lives and disrupt the system, and you're doing it independently so nobody can tell you to shut the hell up or don't do this or don't say that, you are going to run into other situations. I can't tell you guys how many times money has been frozen. I mean, y'all heard the stories. Y'all seen me share these things on YouTube before, but I wanted to share that. I wanted to take my accountability in situations and say, yes, I have been naive in certain situations. Yes, I did scale up. Yes, you guys fucking love the information in the game. I'm sharing so much that y'all supported me more times than I can count. And sometimes I was not ready. Sometimes I didn't know that y'all quite fuck with me like that. Sometimes I didn't know that, y'all needed the gun information. Y'all needed to know how to leverage gold during the pandemic. So a lot of times I did almost undervalue myself, which in turn caused a lack of preparation. So when y'all shot and y'all was like, bro, I need that book, bro, I need that curriculum, bro, I need that course. A lot of times I was simply caught off guard because I just wasn't ready. So like I said, y'all, I want to take my accountability in the situation. I want to further explain to you guys what some of those delays have been, whether it's been a response, whether it's been shipping. And I also want to tell you guys this. So it don't mean a damn thing if I sit up here and make a 10-minute video talking about my accountability and we not making no changes. Because if you and I are having this conversation a year from now, that means I was bullshitting you this whole video. I just made this to kind of sound okay, make you fake understand, but repeated the same behavior. So let's be clear on a couple of things, guys. I brought in 4 additional new members to the team. And in terms of response, customer service, that's strictly what they do. They actually love that. They don't run away from it. They don't get annoyed when they see an email. They're not going to get annoyed when you ask 4 questions back to back. So we brought in multiple individuals. We're in the process of bringing in. We got 2 already, but we're bringing in more. But we're in the process of bringing in more individuals to be more hands-on with you guys to make sure you're getting quick response times. Number 2, we're cutting down the shipping policy. As of May 15th, the shipping policy is no longer 7 to 10 business days. The shipping policy is being cut to 3 to 5 business days. So anybody who had extended wait times, or you may feel like, I'm not even gonna say you had one, you may feel like 7 to 10 days is a long time. Now granted, on the back end, y'all know my volume. I know, just being real, a lot of people don't know what it's like to ship 5,000 or something in a week and a half. Like, our volume is different. But anyway, no excuse. We're gonna take full accountability, and we big dogs, so we stepping up to the plate anyway. We ain't doing no running. But we're also gonna be cutting the shipping policy to 3 to 5 business days. So you guys will be getting your products in less than half the time that you used to have to wait. And last but not least, y'all, we're actually gonna be setting up a call line. So for the people that don't like the email, I'm one of the people, I hate emailing people back and forth. You guys will no longer have to deal with that. We'll be setting up an actual call line. We'll have a customer service representative for a set amount of hours every other day that you guys can actually call in and politic with. Whether it be investment questions, business questions, where's my order questions, how does the course work questions, all those things will be covered by that individual. So again, y'all, I appreciate the support. I'm letting y'all know we only gonna get more dangerous. I'm letting y'all know, like, I got some game-changing, groundbreaking shit that's literally about to kick off within the next 30 days. And I'm telling y'all, I'm not talking about the video game at all. I got 2 other projects that's gonna shake the globe. And when I say the globe, I literally mean gonna shake the globe. So just rest assured that we creating systems, we bringing in more people who actually enjoy this part, so they don't dread your emails, they don't dread the questions. We're cutting the shipping window in half, and I'm only getting smarter. I'm only getting stronger. I'm only getting more dangerous. My children are only evolving. I mean, as you guys know, Derrick is actually teaching in the post-term course as we speak. So, we're only powering up. Again, y'all, I appreciate the support. I appreciate everybody's patience. And head to the website right now. Invest in those solutions. Especially during this pandemic, the time is more important than ever, y'all, for us to get ourselves together. I keep telling you, stop waiting to invest in information until it's the only thing that can save you. But again, to anybody that may have been disappointed, to anybody that loved the service, to anybody that may felt like it was an extended wait, to anybody that don't got a complaint, no matter what end of the spectrum you fall on, I appreciate you. I want to let you know that I acknowledge my shortcomings as a company and as a businessman, and we rectifying those situations. And y'all know, in terms of this right here, I'm only sharpening that more and more every day. So, once they align, we're going to be even more dangerous. But anyway, y'all, I appreciate y'all taking time to watch this video. I hope you guys thoroughly appreciate those changes we're going to make, because we're going to be way more hands-on, especially with that call line. And yeah, I'll see y'all next time.